Hey guys, I'm Brittany Hughes. You're watching MRC TV, and this is your reality check. Another 63 people were shot in Chicago over the weekend, marking the deadliest three-day period since Independence Day weekend, when another 102 people were shot. A 14-year-old was shot in the chest and the knee on Friday night while walking with a few friends after someone opened fire across the street. A 16-year-old kid was shot in the neck around 11 p.m. on Saturday. He's in the hospital in rough shape. And he was just one of at least 7 kids under the age of 18 who were shot in Chicago this weekend alone. 9 people died from their gunshot wounds. Most of them were in their early 20s. 24-year-old Cornell Verner was just sitting in the driver's side of his car in broad daylight when somebody walked up and started shooting him in the face and torso. He was pronounced dead at a local hospital later that day. So far this year, 2,435 people have been shot in Chicago. Most of them are black men and the victims of widespread gang violence fueled by cycles of poverty, addiction, and crime perpetuated by liberal government policies. But rather than address the never-ending nightmare that has become Chicago's Southside, what did the left focus on for the second straight weekend? Confederate statues. See, apparently it's easier to attack an inanimate hunk of iron with some spray paint than to address the actual real-life problems facing black communities in this country. Because that would require taking a hard look at the left-wing policies that have created these systems of oppression in the first place. If all of these social justice warriors actually cared about black people, they would be a lot less worried about some random statue standing in a city park somewhere, and more concerned that a 16-year-old black kid can't step out of his own house without taking a bullet to the neck. They'd be willing to talk about the constant revolving wheel of government dependence that produces these problems. But then again, facing these very real issues would take honesty and effort beyond throwing on a mask, holding up a sign, and going for 15 minutes of fame. And apparently for most people, that's asking a little bit too much. And that's your reality check, America. Subscribe to our YouTube page, like us on Facebook and Twitter, and stay sane out there.